Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's video. Let's talk about the latest adventure from you-know-who. Any true blue Sonic the Hedgehog fan will admit that they've been waiting for Sonic Mania 2 for what feels like an eternity. And for various reasons, we're probably never going to actually get Sonic Mania 2. It sucks, but it's true. But while we have had several new Sonic games for modern Sonic, 3D Sonic with all of that jazz, we haven't really had a 2D venture, a decent new 2D venture for just too long. And now we finally have one. And when I say 2D, yes, alright, it's 3D, but 2D style side-scrolling. You know what I mean? Don't get aggy with me. It's super fast, super fun, superstars. Journey to the mystical North Star Islands in this all-new take on classics 2D Sonic high-speed action platforming. Play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, and harness all-new Emerald power to stop Dr. Eggman, Fang, and mysterious new adversary, Trip, from converting the island's giant animals into badniks before it's too late. That's what it says on the back. I just thought it was cool, so I'd read it. And yes, while I am obviously annoyed that they're still calling him Dr. Eggman, it's Robotnik. Look, if we're going to go old school, if we're going to go 2D side-scrolling old school classic Sonic, can we just call him Robotnik already? But yes, we also have Fang, who I believe originated in Sonic Fighters, and I also believe we haven't seen him since. At least I don't think we have. I might be wrong there, but I don't remember seeing him anywhere else. And of course the back did mention that you can play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. We'll get into that a bit more at the end. Let's do this review as I played it. Let's go through it one step at a time. So after the incredibly cool title screen, you get an even more incredibly cool anime. This type of anime seems to be popping up a lot in Sonic games lately. It's in Mania, Origins, and now they've got it in this. And you know what? I love it. I really hope they continue doing it. It's awesome. I mean, all of that stuff they did with Sonic Boom and all of that was... well, I hated it. I hated all that rubbish. And Sonic Prime, I haven't even earned up the courage to go and check it out yet. But these little anime slices we get, I love them. They're brilliant. I love the art style. I love the humor behind it all. It's great. And the fact that no one talks, genius. I always said Sonic was so much cooler before they gave him a voice. Admittedly, I think that about Mario as well. I think they should all do a Link. Just shut up. Have the old grunts and jumps and all that stuff, but otherwise, shut up. You get a choice of story mode, battle mode, and time attack. Now, admittedly, I've only really gone through story mode, seeing as battle mode is one of them things that never interests me. And time attack, here's the funny thing. I know there's a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog fans out there that love doing speed runs. I get it why. I mean, he's known for speed. This is the sort of thing you want to do speed runs on. And I've never been into that. I like trying to get all the Chaos Emeralds. That's my thing that I have to do. Speaking of Chaos Emeralds, the special stages here are very different from what we're used to. You have to swing like Spider-Man to go and get to them. It seems easy at first, but in the later levels, it starts to get more difficult. There's bombs and various other obstacles. It can be kind of tough. I'm still playing this game now, and I've just managed to get the 4th Chaos Emerald. The 4th one is the only one where I screwed it up and had to restart the level to get it. Obviously, I didn't have to restart the level, but I had to restart the level. I need that Poxy Emerald, and for more reasons than ever before. Normally, when you get all the Chaos Emeralds, you've basically guaranteed yourself the good ending of a Sonic game and the ability to turn into Super Sonic. Not in every game, but a lot of them. Now, every individual Emerald offers its own individual and unique power. You can turn to water, you can have an army of Sonics appear on the screen, you can do a weird sort of boosty zoom jump, which is great fun, but it took me a little while to really get the grip of it, just because I'm an idiot. Nothing wrong with the actual function of the power, I'm just an idiot. And whenever you get to a checkpoint and you have the right amount of rings or more, you can go through a portal and end up in this weird looking maze area that is very reminiscent of the special stages from Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Not that Sonic the Hedgehog 1, I mean the Mega Drive one, where the area can spin around you. At first, the early ones of these, very simple, very easy. Then they get a bit more clever, a bit more intricate, and just an absolute sod at times. But when you do them, you can collect several medals. Now, at first, I thought this was like Sonic Mania, where if you get enough of them, you unlock, game arts and stuff like that, whoopity-doo. But that isn't the case. I found out much later, when I went back to the level hub, shall we say, that you can spend these medals on robot parts. More specifically, you can spend them on parts for Metal Sonic. I love Metal Sonic. Yes, alright, Sonic the Hedgehog, he my man, I love him. But Metal Sonic is actually my favourite character from the whole franchise. He's so cool. I love him. And I'm hoping, I haven't Googled it. I don't want to spoil it, so if you know, don't tell me in the comments, alright? Yes, I'm reviewing the game, but I'm trying to keep this as a surprise for myself. Is he a playable character? I think he is, because you can buy all these bits, make him, change the colour and all this jazz. It's like, oh, I don't have enough medals. I'm getting there, though. I'm getting there. I'm trying to save up so I can buy as many parts at once rather than just buy one and go, look at this thing I can't use. Hooray. Another funny thing is it would appear that unlike Sonic 3 on the Mega Drive, where there is one secret special stage ring per level, there would seem to be multiple ones. Yeah. Because at one point I found a giant blue ring, having just found the Chaos Emerald in, it was either the level before or that same level, I can't remember off the top of my head, but when I went into it, it was just another medal run, which is absolutely fine, but it really baffled me, thinking, why is this one blue? Because there's multiple ones, it's not just the one. Which would explain why I'm finding the special stages much easier than normal. It's because they've made it easier than normal. And I'm fine with that. This game is nowhere near as punishing as some other old school 2D side-scrolling Sonic games. But that ain't bad. On the contrary, I actually think this is a great game for everyone. The challenge can be determined in how you want to play it. If you want to speedrun, you can make it as hard as hell. If you want to get the Chaos Emeralds, you can make it as hard as hell. You do whatever you want to do and play it whatever way you want to play it. If you really want to make things screwy, multiplayer. That's a weird. So here it is, me playing it with my son. I'm Sonic, he's Tails. So we were testing to see how it would work, because we were worried that if you imagine like the border of this screen here, we were worried that, say, if I try to go to here and he tries to go to here, neither of us go anywhere. We can't move. We thought it'd be annoying like that, but no, it would appear that whoever gets to the edge of the screen first, the screen will follow that person. This person will get cancelled out, that one will go into the middle, that person can carry on, and the other player can summon their character to reappear. This doesn't work all the time, because it didn't seem to work with this particular, well, it's not a boss, but thing. Couldn't get Tails to appear at this point. Could at many other points though, so whatever. The two-player mode is a lot of fun. It really is. Although, it's a lot easier to die. I haven't had a chance to play it on 4-player yet. Do intend to, but right now, I really just want to focus on me enjoying the game. I know it's selfish, but I don't care. It's my game. Speaking of which, my copy of this game came with the comic-style character skins, as well as a Lego Eggman, Lego Robotnik. I haven't tested the Lego characters yet. It's just a skin, you know, I just didn't want to play with it. I played around with the cartoon one and the normal one. I really like the cartoon style, even though it's hardly that different at all. It's very similar to the original one you start with. It's nothing special, but I like it. Is this game worth the insane amount of money? Well, the funny thing is, I pre-ordered it on Amazon for 55 quid. And today, as I'm recording this, today I got a refund for £5 of that. They dropped in price, and so that I didn't feel screwed over, they gave me some money back. Very unexpected. The funny thing is, yes, this is coming out at the same time as that new Mario game. I can't afford both at once. I am interested in trying them both, but Sonic comes first, alright? That's that. The Mario game will probably never drop in price. The Sonic game will. So if you're like me, you're impatient, you want it, you want to play it now, get it, because in my opinion it is worth the money. But it's undoubtedly going to get cheaper, and Christmas isn't a million miles away, so it's up to you on this one. But I do think this game is well worth it. It's such a great one in the franchise. Is it better than, say, Sonic Frontiers or Sonic Mania? I think that's a very unfair question, so there. No, those are very different types of games. That's the good thing about Sonic the Hedgehog, is there's variety. It's not all the same. You may think it at first, it's another one where I got a race to the end. No, this one is more for people that like the old school retro feel. Bit like Mania, but Mania had that really shoved in your face. I mean, everything was 2D, with pixels and all sorts. Here, not so much. It's got that 3D feel, even though it still plays 2D. This is really screwing me up for what's 2D and what's 3D now. Whereas, yes, in other Sonic the Hedgehog games as of late, it's been Zelda clones, open world stuff. Nothing wrong with that, it's an entirely different thing to this. I highly recommend this game. I say everyone should check it out. What more is there to say? I'm having a ton of fun with it, and I'm going to keep playing it, and I'm going to get Metal Sonic. I'm going to get every Chaos Emerald. I don't care how long it takes, replays, replaying level, whatever, I don't care. This is a great game to have in the collection. And I will be more than proud to sit this game with all the other Sonic the Hedgehog stuff I have sitting around. So how about it? Are you going to get this game? I love it. I truly love it. Had to get it on Switch for the portability. Maybe it's better on PS4, 5, whatever. Maybe it looks better. I don't care. The portability is what sells it for me. Because I'm old and I only get to play games during my lunch break these days. Hooray! Anyway, thank you very much for watching today's review. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think of the game. Don't spoil the Metal Sonic thing for me. Just don't you dare. Alright? I want to keep it as a surprise. Don't spoil it. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.